William Morrow and HarperAudio present A Wicked Bargain for the Duke, a Hazards of Dukes novel by Megan Frampton, performed by Jilly Bond. Little did I know, when I woke up that morning, that my life was about to change. I'd thought life couldn't change more than it had. Both my parents had died unexpectedly, and it seemed my father had made some very bad investments. I was hiding the truth, hoping some miracle in the form of an offer of marriage would occur to rescue me. I can admit I am quite pretty, and I was optimistic about my chances. While I was technically in mourning, I ensured every eligible bachelor in London had seen me walking in the park, holding a handkerchief while garbed becomingly in black. I had had many fulsome compliments, and even more appraising glances, but nothing tangible to save me. I was on the verge of complete and utter ruin. My Dark Husband by Percy Whittlesford. Chapter 1. Ducal Duties, to be accomplished within a year of assuming the title. 1. Learn the names of the upper staff. Learn the names of the lower staff within a year and a half. 2. Survey the properties and assess their efficiency. 3. Acquire a civilian wardrobe. No pastel colours. 4. Make connections in society. Avoid any who seem to require a set strategy for dealing with them. 5. Secure the dukedom with the addition of a suitable wife and subsequent heir. Thaddeus Dutton, Duke of Hasford, leaned back in his chair and folded his arms over his chest, glaring with dissatisfaction at the list he'd written. Not that it was the list's fault. It was his entirely. The list was proper, in correct order, and comprehensive. Disciplined. Like him. Boring, his cousin Anna Maria had once said, in reaction to his respectable wardrobe. She would far prefer he wear fashionable pastels, for example. But he knew her opinion went beyond that at times, particularly when he was managing her. He felt his lips curl into a rueful smile, and drew out another sheet of paper, plucking a pen from the surface of his built-entirely-for-efficiency desk. He'd ticked off all the proper items on the list. He had hopes that accomplishing number 5 would invigorate both himself and his life. He put the pen to paper and began writing quickly. A suitable woman will 1. Be unassuming in looks and manner. Be pleasant to look at. 2. Come from a respectable family. Her relatives must be as well-bred in blood and behaviour as she. 3. Have a general knowledge of all topics, but not be too obsessed by any one of them. Her first priority should always be her husband, and, eventually, their children. 4. Be able to immediately handle her duties as his Duchess. Running the household, (S), appearing with him at society events, and comporting herself with the utmost honour and respectability. He took a deep breath before quickly scribbling the last item on the list. 5. Engage satisfactorily in sexual congress. That was a daring line item, and one he cared deeply about, although of course there was no way to verify the candidate's ability until after marriage. The only surprising thing about him lately, he thought exasperatedly, was his becoming a duke in the first place, when it was discovered that his cousin Sebastian's mother had secured the dukedom for her son through illegal means. His cousin, the former duke, was now plain Mr. de Silva, while Thaddeus had left his command in Her Majesty's army to take up command in Her Majesty's aristocracy. Being a duke was not dissimilar to being a military officer. There was the general ordering about of things and people.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?